Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks, and for today's video I'm going to do kind of a city update. Now when I say kind of a city update, it's because last night I had a 4-hour long live stream. And what's that stream relevant to? Well, it actually is relevant to the end of this street. Because what I am physically doing, as you can kind of see here as I roughed it in place, during the live stream last night, the first floor for the white building and the first floor for the black building, I've been transferring over to a Mills base plate. And let me tell you, it is a huge Mills base plate. And I know a lot of people thought that my grand apartment complex had a huge Mills base plate, but, well, let's just go take a look, as doing this will make it a lot easier to understand. This is what I just showed you over in my city, where I have the white skyscraper and the black skyscraper currently sitting, as that's kind of where they're going to be. And again, this is going to be where that street dead ends. But the reason that I built this insanely large Mills plate, and this Mills plate is actually 4 48 by 48 base plates all combined together, is because all these buildings are on a fairly large scale for the footprint, and the footprint wouldn't fit on just a 32 by 32 base plate. So with that being said, and because of the awkwardness on how I am laying these buildings out, I ended up making this extremely large base plate. And the third building and third reason why that I had to do that is because this building right here, the Jason Vincent Communication Tower, which is what I'm going to be calling it once it's actually up and installed, is going to be kind of the backdrop of these two buildings. So again, keep in mind, where you see these buildings right now, that is where they're going to be basically staying. But here's the thing. Both of these buildings will be raised up 1 floor higher once I get the base plate back over here and installed, as these buildings will go back on that base plate. But the cool thing that I'm going to be doing, and you can see the Grand Hotel right there, is this little cavity that's right in here is where the Jason Vincent Communications Tower is going to be going. And that building I intend to make huge. What I mean by huge, I will probably make it as tall as that light on my ceiling. So that is going to be probably the tallest building in my actual Lego city. As far as updating anything else in the city, I really haven't done a whole heck of a lot to this. As I know a lot of you know, I had been working feverishly on doing a commission project for another company, of which I want to point out that I did have to do a color change to the table, so now the table is black, and the actual display itself is packaged up into those 3 containers and 1 box. And now that I'm finally done with that commission, I am so excited to be back working on my own projects. Because after I get this project that I'm working on currently right now to get these skyscrapers placed and the other skyscraper placed in behind it, my next intention is to start my work over here. And what I mean by over here is right in through this spot right here is where I intend on putting in my elevated expressway. As I've always wanted to have a freeway running through my city, as I think it'll add some really unique character and details and touch to my city display. So with a little luck, this project will be fairly done soon as far as the skyscraper aspect of it, and I can get to work on that expressway. And anyway, that was all for this video. Like I said, just kind of a quick recap and city update, if you will, all wrapped into one. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below, and hopefully we'll see you next time on Bevins Bricks.